The Lord said, "Before I made you in your mother's womb, I chose you. Before you were born, I set you apart for a special work." Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5.
When I first found Life Centers, I had an inclination that I may be pregnant. I had had a negative test result, but I had gotten online and found that Life Centers did offer ultrasounds and pregnancy testing. I called and I went in and saw Marilyn. When I was counseling with Marilyn, I was extremely overwhelmed. I was frightened. My partner was constantly saying that it was abortion or nothing. It was extremely overwhelming. There was more emotions than I've ever felt in my entire life, and none of them were very pleasant. It was all frightening, scared, overwhelmed, unsure. We started out with a prayer, and she went into all the choices that I had, keeping the children, adoption, she went. And it wasn't just throwing me a pamphlet, it was actually going over everything that happens, closed adoption, open adoption. She never even took out abortion. She said, "That is your decision, but I'm here to educate you of the other choices." And when I left, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I was going to have the children. I knew that I could love them unconditionally by myself, whether he was involved or not. After I decided to keep my child, Life Centers called me once a month like clockwork. They would say a prayer over the phone with me. They always asked about my health, about my doctor's appointments for the babies. They always even remembered to ask about my other two children at home. They even called the day that I delivered my twins. The first opportunity I had after I had them, I took them up to see Marilyn, my counselor from Life Centers, and I got such a warm response when I walked in the door, and I've still stayed in touch with them after 6 months of having them. Without Life Centers, I don't know where I would be today because I don't know the decision that I would have made.